Okay, this is day 2, September 29th. Reflecting on what we did today, along what we could do better. So yesterday we said we were gonna get clear. First takeaway before I get into the content of what we've done today, I need to move quicker. I need to move with more speed. Obviously, so basically just a little bit of context. I was applying for acquisition.com. I decided I wanted to make that a good application. And so along with just starting school, a lot of stuff got on my plate. And so the system I had of literally just working at the dealership, going to the gym, sleeping, waking up, doing the same thing, it kind of got dismantled because I had the fraternity, I had the gym, weight. We still had problems with the dealership, especially with the county right now. Clients, I had to follow up. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying what happened, especially with school, especially with switching my major. It was just a bunch of shit that I was like, okay, fuck it. It's been more than a month though, and that should have been more than enough time to adjust. However, me applying for the position also was pretty good because some assignments coincided with that. I just wanted to network with a lot of people. I talked with a lot of people on the resume thing, stuff like that. Definitely think I could have moved a little bit faster in that sense. But I think that's also because I wasn't, a new switch. I wasn't quick to enact a routine-driven action per se, right? Also, it took me way too long or maybe not way too long, because when I was working, I was dead ass working, writing my resume, all of that. I was watching videos, seeing what I could add, what I couldn't add, talking with people, etc. But simple shit like that, I don't know how long it usually takes people. It took me a minute though, but I'm done with that. That was the only application I had. And so, granted, I could do probably more effort to try and get in, but I think it's one of those things where I might be wrong, to be honest, but it might be one of those things where now it's just diminishing returns in terms of I could fucking hit up everybody, and it would just be the rate of so I guess what I'm trying to say is, to break down my speech, is so applying is probably applying and reaching out to a couple guys is the 80-20. Now reaching out to fucking every single person, it just diminishes the amount of value I believe that brings. I might be wrong, but that's why I'm also every Sunday I'm going to dedicate 2 hours to keep following up, because at the end of the day, that is a company I want to work for. And so I obviously not only need to show my competency in the real world, as well as having longevity and being able to go after I want. I might be wrong in that, but granted, I'm not seeing results there yet, or not as well. So I think right now the play is just start building up the business, get momentum there. Now, granted, even today, here are the faults. So today I woke up. Apparently, I learned that I sleep through my first alarm some fucking hour, and then the second one gets me. So I woke up 30 minutes late, and then my timings on how much it would take me to do shit was 30 minutes off. So I was an hour delayed per se, because instead of 4:30 I left at 5, and then for school instead of at 6:30 I left at 7:30. So there was definitely some delays there. Now once we got to school, I wasn't able to specifically work on the business. I was able to I had to work with I'm driving, my bad. I had to deal with some dealership stuff that came up, so I went there, spent a good chunk of it there. Point is though, I'm realizing one thing, and it's that the dealership in a way is disturbing my workflow. But to be fair, when I do have the ability to work, I just need to be critical on that. For example, for 30 minutes I wasted my time, whether you want to call it waste or not. I was going to the library, and there were some people with the no King's Trump thing. I don't know if I should be saying this on YouTube, or maybe who gives a fuck actually. But yeah, I went to go debate those guys. And so I spent a little bit of time on that. Okay, point is, what the fuck did we do today? So yesterday, what did we do? Yesterday, we said we were going to get clear on our goals. And so this is what I did. I tracked every single food that I eat consistently. So that includes the eggs in the morning, my shake, my protein shake, as well as my beans at night. I was kind of slacking on those recently, but I tracked those calories. And so that amounts to, according to the Hormozy formula, he says, times 20 your body weight, that should be massive, a lot of weight gain. And I calculated it, and it's actually 800 pounds over my maintenance. 800 calories over my maintenance. and 800 calories over my maintenance a day. A week is 1.6 pounds times 5, like 6 point something. And so with that, I should be more than gain my 5 pounds. So every single day we got to be critical of that. The only thing is we got to be critical of, okay, so basically it was 2,800 calories that I had to eat because I'm like 140. And so I want to gain 5 pounds. Well, I'm 135, but fuck it, I just calculated at 140. And so times 20 is 2,800. All of the calories that I normally eat are like 2,100. But that's maintenance weight, and that's why I haven't been gaining shit. So we have to add 800 calories. And that just includes actually eating like dinner. Because to be honest, or not dinner, because dinner in Mexican is like my beans at night. But like the food before that, it's like the food you eat like at 6 p.m. So that one has to be 800 calories. Or I have to make up 800 calories somewhere. And so today I drank the shake. I drank the other shake. I ate my eggs. And I got Cane's right now. So with that, it should be so basically the middle meal has to be 800 calories. And then at night, I do still have to eat my beans. And then I'll be in a surplus technically. And so with that said, we're on track so far. From 8 to 9, I have it that I eat. And then obviously just on my laptop, whatever, close off the finishing things. And then 30 minutes read and then go to sleep 9:30. That way we can actually fucking wake up at 4:30, good, well rested, and then go at it immediately. So that's also a change I need to be, because I wake up, I'm on fucking TikTok, and I'm on TikTok because I'm tired and I need the dopamine. Maybe bad, maybe good, but yeah, I just need to get in the habit of boom, wake up 4:30, out the goddamn bed. You feel me? Not laying in there till 5 or some shit like that, right? So that's what I did today. Or not really, but we won't get into that. No excuses. So basically, and then in terms of action items, aside from that, I got clear. I did 30 minutes of the cam course. I know that's pretty slacker shit because I was actually looking at the AI videos. Yeah, honestly, okay, let me get clear on what I did today. So I did the calorie thing, went to class, got out of class, and then went to go get some food and get my shake bottle that someone stole from me. And so I took up some of my time. So yeah. So, okay, the only reason I feel bad saying this is because this same video is, like, this same YouTube channel is the one I'm applying for acquisition.com. So, like, they're going to see, like, oh, shit, this guy's not locked in. But at this point, who gives a fuck? Okay, I have a track record with the business. And so maybe these are just trials that I'm facing with this new, school. Actually, I need to be able to finish my thoughts when I'm recording this. And it's already 7 fucking minutes in. Okay, so, and I'm just rambling. So, okay, I'm just going to summarize it with this. Today I had plenty of time, but a lot of the time was spent just doing jack shit. Like, in terms of, I had to go get my bottle. That was across campus. I went to go get that. And then, to be fair, I started chopping it up with the dude. To be fair, that dude is going to be a client of mine. We already talked to them and raised him up, and we're going to run some ads for him. So I guess that's a momentum for the agency part. So I guess that's good, building the relationship there. But to be honest, I had other goals. And so today, tomorrow and Wednesday, I'm going to finish the 8-hour course and just start implementing it. Wednesday, I need to start reaching out. That way, we just got to have immediate fucking speed, right? So tomorrow, we got to go through that shit. I'm not going to say I'm going to finish 7 fucking hours in one day. Not because I can't, but there's probably, it's just, so one of my problems right now is that the dealership is in my life still. And so I'm not saying that's a bad thing, that's a good thing. Or maybe, I don't know, but point is, people hit me up, my dad hits me up because we have issues at the dealership with the county and shit, and usually I deal with that. So that's why we need to build this momentum quickly, that way we can outsource to hire people. That's just my thought process through it. Acquisition didn't accept me, so now we can dive all the way back into that and just dedicate full time. That way we can actually get a hire in now and I can get the ball rolling. Anyways, so what am I going to do tomorrow? Actually, here, super speed reflection today and a little into yesterday. So yesterday I read, I went to sleep, hit the gym, woke up, went to the dealership, had to handle some issues there, got to class, did the caloric thing. Got clear on what my day-to-day is going to be like now. I got clear on what coffee I'm going to get, what are the times between this, that. And so that way I get to school at exactly like 7:15. And then already breakfast, already with the shake in hand for later. and with the coffee. That way I can be kind of locked in. And so, what else? Oh yeah, so then we started watching some AI videos. Kind of my plan right now is I have some AI videos. I actually caught myself because initially I was watching the video and I was just watching it to watch. But then I remembered, especially when I was building out the CRM this summer, and it's like you don't fucking learn by just watching it like a dumbass. So basically, right now, I'm making the decision to watch these AI videos before I get into the CAM course on actually building out the agency, because I think right now, just let me get a fundamental understanding of the AI stuff. That way, when I start the agency and things, I'm going to be probably focused on just outreach and just not any fulfillment. And so if I have a basic understanding of this, then that's potentially going to help me out or maybe I'm wrong. Well, actually, I mean, my agency is going to be AI based. It's probably going to be ads and... Okay, here's the thing. This is like my journal right here, actually. Like, all my thoughts are going to be all over the fucking place. But, let me get clear. And this is going to be good. This is going to increase my speech. Improve my speech, not increase. So, what I'm trying to say is, maybe I shouldn't watch the AI thing. Well, actually, it was only a couple videos, and I wanted to get familiar with what it is to understand the possibilities that there's out there, right? Because if I'm only doing ads, I know I'll get lost in that quick. Even though I know that with the ads thing, I'm going to invest all my money ASAP, and so the AI thing is going to be exposed to me regardless. So maybe I shouldn't watch the AI things. But I think it's good, though, because, like, N8N, okay, if I watch it, I have to build it out, and I have to just give myself like 4 hours. So 4 hours, I'll do that. That way I can get like a solid understanding of N8N, the automation system. This is shit I'm gonna have to fucking learn anyways, right? And then I can my brain can start getting the ideas. That way when we're building out the agency, we can start thinking in that way, right? We can start thinking automation, because at the end of the day, if I just follow the fucking course, then to some extent I might be cooked. I'm gonna follow it. Hormozy said to just follow and then iterate. But if I can have these ideas in the back of my mind, I mean, again, this is what is going to differentiate me in a way, which is like understanding this is in the back end, and there's that possibility, right? So now I'm not driving. So I'm going to watch that. What I was also doing is setting up my N8N account. That way it's free because I'm a student. And so I was going through that along with the tutorial, learning what servers are and all that shit. But I have to speed this up. So learn about the AI, because that's the future and this is where we're going. Get the fundamental understandings with N8N. Very crucial to just build it out with the guys. That way it's like, okay, shit, I know how this kind of works. And then even I can potentially implement it as well. But immediately after, I'm going to do the CAM course and just do exactly as what the fuck he says. So tomorrow we're going to do that. Let's say we have 2 shifts, right? First shift is going to be all AI. And by the end of that fucking first shift, I don't give a fuck. We have to switch. So that way you should build that urgency that, like, okay, you need to get this out the way. Something that I realized in working at Grand Prix is that, for example, there's cameras. And so in the cameras, it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Are you doing something productive that's going to get the business rolling or what? So, yeah. Also, something I caught myself doing is, like, I was very tired while watching it. And I was, like, going to take a little nap. But I'm like, bro, if I was at Grand Prix right now, motherfucker, I can't take a nap on the clock. So that's the reason I made progress, because I was like, holy shit, bro, you're being fucking watched right now. I mean, to a certain sense, that's bad, because that's like for other people, and so there's not that self-discipline in a way. But it was a good reframing, so I got some shit done because of that. I mean, I got through the videos. I signed up for the free trial thing. It's a little more complicated than that, but yeah. So how about that? First shift tomorrow. We're gonna get that N8N thing. Build out some automations, kind of get the understanding of it, get the gist of it. And once you kind of get the basics, fuck any other videos. If you catch yourself just watching 2x speed just to watch, fuck that. After, we're going to do the CAM thing and just go step by step, thug that shit out. And by Wednesday, CAM course, we're going to go through it. So tomorrow, second shift, we're going to go through CAM. Wednesday, first shift, we're going to finish that shit. Wednesday night, we're going to implement that shit. And so by Thursday, we should be reaching out. And so, if anything, by Thursday, I think I should actually be building out the creators, because I also kind of rizzed up the people at this tent shop in front of my dealership, I kind of talked him up about doing the ads for him maybe, and he was like, oh shit, yeah, be dope, bro. So fuck it, I also gotta cook them up. I'll do a little bit of research on that, but first let me just get to the camp course. Immediate fucking action. And yeah, I think that's a little game plan right now. The only problem I have, which I have to reflect here live, is the dealership thing. How do I manage that? I think that's just gonna have to be like, look, motherfucker, you have to realize 3 hours here, 3 hours there, and then, yeah. Yeah, it's just, here's the problem. Here's the fucking problem. Your fucking dad don't know that you're trying to do this other shit. So, that's a fucking problem. So, I mean, okay, here's my hypothesis. We could probably remove that, or I could also just, with the time that I have, just have it better allocated, right? So, for example, if today I hadn't wasted all that shit, I would have had 3 hours extra, right? But today was good, though, because we got the ball rolling, we got momentum. And so tomorrow we're going to be able to just go off the rip, those videos, chug your fucking cup of coffee, and yeah. So today we're going to finish the beans right now. We're going to read Breakthrough Advertising, 30 minutes, go to sleep, gym tomorrow, and build that consistency. So I guess that's the most important thing. Just build the habit of consistency and following the schedule. And then once the schedule's perfected in a weird way, we're going to have 4 hours. And then from those 4 hours after, once everything else is connected, we can start building systems from that, because obviously it might not be super optimized work. I'm not really used to doing this by myself, so that's a skill set I'm gonna have to build up. But I reckon we could just do it faster by just thinking in based of urgency. So the AI thing is gonna be good. Just 3 hours, thug it out, open the app, understand it. Okay, this is cool. Okay, we can do this. These are the possibilities with AI. These are the possibilities with even marketing, or what I can implement to the business, stuff like that. And then, very important, just follow the course, and then just immediate action, because at the end of the day, it's action where you learn. And so yeah. We just gotta act. And then once we get like our first 4, I want to get to $100 out of spend. Then we can, potentially buy like Cam's course or some shit. And then we can go from there. But I think right now it's just immediate action. Use the resources that you have. I do have some connections right here I made at school. That was pretty badass. And so I do have avenues. And yesterday when I have the skills to make bread, I realized I don't potentially have the skills yet, but I think with this urgency mindset, I can make it happen. So it's just very key that I make it happen. Okay, so summary. Fucking summary. I don't know why it took so fucking long. Okay, so reflection on today and water plans tomorrow. So reflection on today, we got the Excel thing. So that's going to be, we got strict on exactly the calories we're going to do. Oh, I also have to weigh myself every day. So that's a very good point. Went to the gym. That was good. We were just a little bit delayed on that. Another thing, we let too many outside distractions distract us. So you just have to fucking be locked in. Bam, bam. And then lock in. Go to your little fucking room and just lock the fuck in. Afterwards, I think what got me good in the state was like not listening to music on the way there. Listen to a podcast. Bam. You're feeling good. You're feeling motivated. You're on a different wavelength. And then, yeah, so tomorrow should be pretty good. We're going to be able to thug that shit out. So yeah, it's just very key. We're gonna have 2-hour timers. Actually, how about that? I'll do that for the Grand Prix. Even though it's gonna be bad for responding to the leads initially, I'm just gonna put 2-hour timer, lock the fuck in, and then whoever needed to call me after, they can call me and I can go do this shit, right? But if I can get 2 hours of uninterrupted work, then I'll be able to make progress. Okay, so that's a good takeaway actually. So I'm just gonna put my shit on mute. I don't give a fuck who calls me. Shit on mute. And just work. And then 2 hours later, okay, what the fuck is up? Respond to messages, bam, 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 bam. And then 30 minutes there, bam, lock in. Another 2 hours. And then class or whatever, get out, eat. But like, fuck people. Fuck any of that shit. You gotta get this shit done. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, that's the takeaway for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna hit the exact time slots. And we're also gonna be in caloric surplus. And we're gonna get that shit done. And so tomorrow, we're going to finish the AI. We're going to get a very basic understanding of N8N. That way we can just, okay, cool. No extra fucking videos, just 2 long videos. Kind of get how it works. That's it. We're groovy. We understand that shit. We know how to, in a weird way, we know somewhat how to implement it. It might take like a little bit longer. So that's why it can only be 2 videos. And the other 2 hours going to be me fucking around with the thing. And then camp course, go through that shit, immediate action, and then bam, bam, bam. And then we have a bunch of notes of what we had last time. Implement. We're going to be Wednesday. We're going to post on Nextdoor. We're going to post on fucking everywhere, bro. We need these freaking free clients. And then Thursday, we'll fucking door knock. Sunday, we do that shit. And then obviously Friday and Saturday, we got to lock in on the Grand Prix shit side of things. But on that side of things, I'm going to probably upload a bunch of courses. So, yeah, this is good. Only thing, we got to be better with our fucking time. In terms of... But I think to be able to have that privilege of focusing on that, you have to have discipline and focusing on the schedule. And so if you can respect the schedule, then that will come out of that, right? Because if you're all over the place, then none. But now, okay, I understand the calories I need to eat. Now I have some clarity on that. So that's good. So yeah, so a little reflection for today. I'm still a little over the fucking place. I'm kind of pissed off that we had some obstacles, but fuck it. We do that. There's a lot of distractions, and so we just got to fucking cut them out and just go in. So that's the game.